welcome back to our channel, Red Bull Coffee and Crime. Today I am actually streaming on our Facebook group for Kyron Horman, which is Kyron Horman New, Old, and Ignored Tips. I wanted to let all of our new subscribers and all of our new members in the group just a little bit more like information about what our group is for. And for anyone that is subscribed to us and has not joined our Facebook group, please join and help us, support Kyron. Um, and just like if you're on Facebook, if you're not subscribed, we have a lot of videos on YouTube for Kyron, and it definitely helps to share. So we started all of this a while back, and our group has slowly gotten bigger, and we've had a lot of questions on why we post certain things, why we do this, why we do that, and that's fine. But there is so much misinformation in Kyron's case that it is insane. For the past 12 years, there's been nothing but the media doing what they do most of the times, which is sad. I mean, they're supposed to be speaking the truth. They're supposed to be getting answers. But all they've been doing is just listening to basically one person and taking what they say and running with it. So we made our group because it's not okay for misinformation to be spread. Um, we just want the truth out there, and it never has been until we came along. So we are very, very invested in Kyron's case. We have done a lot of research. We've talked to LE. We have an interview. Let me show you on the screen. So I'm talking to both you guys. I'm on Facebook and I am on YouTube. Let me go share my screen real quick. So this is our group, you guys. If you go, if you're on YouTube and you're looking at Facebook, this is what our group will look like. Here's the featured section. So, hold on. So we started because we were all basically kicked out of one specific group for asking questions, which we all found was very weird. We're like, why are we not allowed to have our own opinions and ask questions? Because to these people, if it's not Terry or Dee Dee, like, you got to go. So they would block us all. So we were like, we might as well start our own group, and for people listening on YouTube, what we wrote um, is this group is about Kyron Horman, the 7-year-old second grader, and people that don't know who he is exactly. Maybe you've never heard of this case, but it's been 12 years. So this group is about Kyron Horman, the 7-year-old second grader who went missing in Portland, Oregon from his Skyline Elementary School, June 4th, 2010. This group is non-biased and without prejudice concerning the case and all parties involved. No abusive comments and attacks on members will not be tolerated. An open, civilized discussion about Kyron and the case files and any important tips and leads can be shared to help towards finding Kyron will be the sole purpose of this group and will cover all topics and theories related to the evidence and also open to speculation, alleged sightings, and discussing all possibilities. So we started this group, and it's kind of sad that we had to make sure we put in there any abusive comments and attacks on members will be removed from this group with immediate effect, because that's how these people are. The people we have in our group right now have been amazing. There hasn't been any problems. We have like almost 2.7K members. And If you go to our homepage, you can go in the features section. You can just see a bunch of information. His new age progression, which is really important, you guys. Ellie has asked us to push this age progression, and there's a reason for that. There's definitely a reason for that. They wouldn't be pushing this if they didn't think that he was still out there. If you go to the scroll down in the features section, there's an interview with James, which is Terry's son, and he has mentioned that he went back a couple months ago. Ellie spoke to him, um, and they said they're looking overseas as well for Kyron. So this stuff is very important, you guys. It's very important. Um, there are just some people that are saying that there is new evidence that he is dead, he's buried, Dee Dee did it for Terry. It is just ridiculous. There is no evidence. I promise you guys, there is no evidence. And we've proved it time and time and time again. Um, we just want you guys to understand that we are here for Kyron and Kyron only. But in order to do that, um, we have to get people to open their minds and have that open mind where it could have been someone else. Not just Terry and Dee Dee, because that's all it's been for 12 years. And it's never really been about Kyron. And that's the sad part. When are people going to start making this case about Kyron? Um, After all these years and all this harassment on two specific people, I mean, imagine if they put all that energy into finding him, finding out the truth. Imagine what that could have done. Um, if I would have been this involved years and years and years ago, because we've done a lot, you guys, for everybody on YouTube. We've received so many tips, like a lot of tips, and some of them will even add up, equal up together. So um, we've turned those in. Every tip we get, like we were having people message us like, hey, we're in this other group, but they don't want to hear any of these tips and they haven't turned them in. So then they came over to us and were like, oh, yeah, and I've screenshotted messages or emails that I've sent them in. There's been a lot, you guys. And I'm actually shocked. Like when we started this, I didn't think that we would get a lot of tips, but we have. So it's definitely a good group to keep Kyron's name out there. We have done several things like when it was summertime before Skyline School opened, like it was summertime. So when the school year started, we actually asked people to donate school supplies for Skyline in honor of Kyron. So, we even put our own stuff in there. We bought a lot of stuff. 10 kids were able to get school supplies in a book bag for the school year, like 10 kids in need. The teachers, we had somebody bring it up there, one of our admin, and, um, she took pictures with the teacher, and the teacher was so happy and thankful. And, it kind of brought back everything for them. So, and that's a good thing because we want people to remember Kyron. We've done that. We also, um, we have something going on, but we really haven't been pushing it. Um, we need to start pushing it again, but I'll put that up in a little bit. We're going to collect like winter coats, winter clothes, and it could be in any state, you guys. This is in any state. So if you have anything that doesn't fit you, there's a lot of students that go to school with the wrong type of clothes for winter and they are cold. So, if you guys have anything, put them in bags. Every school will accept donations. And if you call and say, hey, we're in a Kyron Horman group, we're trying to bring awareness, and print out the flyers. There's age progression photos that we need people really badly to be hanging up. Um, and hand them a couple flyers when you give them those clothes and say, this is in honor of Kyron. Um, you guys, there's no evidence he's not out there, like that he's not dead. Um, so why are people so just, I don't know. Um, I couldn't even think like of just putting that out there. Like the reasons why. It's just that doesn't do any good. All that does is make people think that he is dead and not be looking. Um, if you have a high, like if you have a group and you have a lot, an amount of people in there, um, you could be focusing on people putting flyers out so others can see Kyron is still missing. We don't know where he is. He could be in any state, any country. So we need everybody involved. We need as much help as we can to put things together, to get others to put up these flyers. We've done a lot to try. And I really hope that people are doing it. And yeah, like I said, if you guys are on YouTube and you're not in our group, um, please go check it out. We put a lot of time and energy into this. And not because it's because we love, this is our passion. We like helping kids, we like bringing awareness. And we've been through so much in the past. Well, it's almost been a year. We've been through harassment, we have stalkers, we have like a bunch of crazy stuff. So if we weren't here for the right reasons, we wouldn't be doing this. I mean, I won't even bring that up, but it's crazy. It's insane. So yeah, please, we have interviews with Terry's son on there. We also have, for people on Facebook, we have the interview with Terry's son, which is James. We have that on YouTube as well. So please, if you're on Facebook, go check out our YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go check out our Facebook group. We need all the help we can get. Please share. Sharing helps. There's so much misinformation out there that it helps to share because we can help others learn, like, oh, you know, I didn't think that this happened, or I thought that this happened, and that's the truth. And it's just so much. It's so much. Um, hold on. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Where we go? Where we go? Yeah, we have a lot of information on here. We have timelines. We have just everything. There's so much stuff on our Facebook group. If you guys would just go check it out. This is the reason why we started a YouTube. It's for Kyron and telling, the real story, not just what you hear in the media and run with it, which every podcaster and creator does, or which every Facebook group does, which is ridiculous. So we were like, we're going to do a YouTube, and spread the truth. So this is his new age progression photo. If you guys are on YouTube watching, um, this is the one that we need hung up, you guys. if you can print it out and you can just hang it, it takes a couple of minutes. It doesn't take a long time. If you have a printer at home, if you don't, you can go somewhere and get it printed. If you need help doing that, please let myself or Garnett know. We are the admins. It is Garnett and I. And yeah, just message us and say, hey, we want to hang up some flyers. Like, we could use help. We don't have that extra money to print them. Two or three would be good. Every little thing counts. Um, okay. So yeah, and if you guys are new to the Facebook group, please look at everything. Please go back. We have a lot of information that you guys probably have not seen. We know that a lot of you guys are coming from a certain group, um, and we're thankful for that because that means we can get one more person to say, oh my gosh, he could still be alive. Let's look. What can I do to help? Um, so yeah, just please go back and look at everything. There's so much information on there. Our YouTube is Red Bull Coffee and Crime. Just go type that in. We also have it in the feature section on our group as well. We appreciate every single one of you and for YouTube as well. Thank you guys for the support. We are very new, um, but we've got a high amount of subs like fast, and we really appreciate that. That helps us bring more awareness. And, we're not only doing Kyron's case now, we're doing a lot of different cases. Um, so we really appreciate everybody's support, and we appreciate those who we've met and have helped us get this, you know, get recognized. Um, Arctic Fox True Crime, checking convictions. Um, Hold on one second. Let me look at something real quick. Um, all right, I'm gonna get off the Facebook group. I'm staying on YouTube for a minute, but yeah, you guys, if you're new here, we see that we have more people coming in. Please go back and look at everything. Share if you have any ideas or if you have any tips. Remember, nothing is too small. You might know somebody that can look back and remember something that you know they didn't turn in back then. Any detail helps. Just remember that. And thank you guys so much for joining our group. Um, we will see you guys later. All right. So for YouTube, what was I gonna do? Um, my ADHD is setting in. I swear. Okay. So yeah, I got off Facebook. I just wanted to let all the new members know, like, hey, this is what the group's about, because it does help. A lot of people don't understand because they do think Kyron is not alive anymore. It's sad, but that's what it is. Um, so yeah, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So thank you for everybody that we've met. White Boy, Lockdown Radio, Lightning the Way for the Vanished, Sluggy Sleuth. I always call her Slug. So I'm like, I forget. But Sluggy Sleuth, okay, Bob G. Wayward Spirits, also Chris Thorns, a very good friend. I've been subscribed to his channel forever, before I even started this. And there's a lot more, you guys. So thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for helping us be able to do this. We really appreciate it. We still don't really know what we're doing, but we are trying. We're going to just only get better and get better. So please continue to support us, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share our videos, please, and share Kyron's flyer. Um, it's already been 12 years, and he didn't just vanish. He has to be somewhere. There's no evidence, you guys. No, I can't express this enough. There is no evidence that he is not alive. So he has to be out there somewhere. And we've seen so many cases where these people just come out decades and decades later, you know. So we just need you guys' help spreading awareness. We will not give up until we find out where he is. And we will keep helping. We will continue to keep his name out there, continue to come up with different ideas, and just help people remember his name. And if you haven't, please, please go check out our Facebook group. Um, yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know because, you know, we do videos for Kyron. We are doing a part 3 on Friday, but we used to do them a lot, and we just spoke about everything, you know, that we can. And in these 3-parters so far, it's just everything once again, because we don't want to just stop talking about him. But we used to do more videos about him. Now we're just doing them about every single kind of victim, every person, a child, adult, teenager. Um, but please help us bring awareness to Kyron. Like I said, he needs to be found. Um, and yeah, thank you guys so much again for your support. We will be live later on. Also, we will be live on Arctic Fox True Crimes channel. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but it should be like, I think around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. So excited for this one. You guys will be too, because I can't tell you what it is, but you guys will be excited. I'm excited. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for joining. I hope whoever watches this later on goes to one of our Kyron videos and shares. And you know what we want also is to get to other creators that are big, and they look at this and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know any of this information. Because in our videos, you guys, if you go back, there's a lot of information that we have, and it's not what people think. It's us calling, it's us speaking to different people involved. I did an interview also with Harry Oakes. If you go back and look, he was actually he volunteered to search for Kyron, and he got denied. Like, the family did not want him to help, which is very weird because he's only been wrong like 4 or 5 times out of his whole career, and he helped solve the Ward Weaver case. He was the one that found the girls after the FBI, the police went in with their dogs. Harry actually went in and covered the same area and found them. So yeah, we have that interview. We have a lot of information that you guys will not know or you guys have never heard. I highly recommend, please, if you know anyone that you've seen cover his case and you just hear any kind of misinformation, like correct them or share our video, something. We need more to not think that he's dead. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you guys so much. It was a little random video, I know, but I wanted you guys to see what we do also outside of YouTube, and why we created a channel. and Kyron Horman is why. So everybody have a blessed day, and we will see you guys later. Bye.